Off-grid news welcomes you to the news that's not fit to print. I'm Rob. Click subscribe and share this video with your friends on other social media. Or I might have to get more aggressive. A new poll for the Harvard Center for America's Political Studies found that 62% of those surveyed believe Putin would not have sent the troops into Ukraine with Trump in the White House. They polled 2,026 registered voters and found that 62% said Putin only ordered the invasion because he saw weakness in Biden. Biden said, I've ordered the arrest of 2,026 people that would polled, and I've shut down Harvard Center because my people told me to. CNN's Brian Stelter wanted to thank China. He said, China has been a real contributor to the United States. When the government mailed us masks that were made in China, and the virus tests that were made in China to protect us from the virus that was made in China. While we watched the Olympics that were in China, they are now making us crack pipes for distribution to the crack users. Thank you, China. President Biden was asked if there's any diplomatic solution still available with Russia and Ukraine. Biden said, yes, there's the clear shadow on Fashra. Movie ideas for Fast and Furious, but with the high gas prices, they'll all be riding horses. Dr. Fauci said, in order to protect yourself from nuclear fallout, you must wear 3 masks and get a Pfizer vaccine. We have to slow the curve. Pfizer says they have a new vaccine against the nuclear fallout. Dr. Fauci said, you need to get the booster. Let's hand it over to our 100% weather team. Rob, what's the weather like today? Looks like there's a 50% chance of precipitation wherever you are today. Tomorrow, during the day, it will be light out. And at night, it will be dark. Back to the news desk. Thanks, Rob. Let's hope for no rain. Babylon Bee reports Whoopi Goldberg says Americans should ignore war in Ukraine, as it's just 2 groups of white people fighting. Genocide, the host asked? How could that be genocide? They're all white. Dr. Fauci said, to keep the nuclear fallout out of your nose and mouth, you should probably wear at least 3 masks. Maybe 4. The science isn't clear, but right now, we're looking at 3 masks. Maybe 4 or 5, just to be safe. Actually, maybe 6. And another one over your eyes, too. Kamala Harris said, okay, class, Ukraine is a small country in Europe that sits next to a big country in Russia. It's a bad and big country that invaded Ukraine, and that's just wrong. Nancy Pelosi gave a round of applause to the President Biden during his State of the Union address. In an effort to boost the sales of his new Meta, virtual reality Mark Zuckerberg said sunshine and birds are chirping and the gingers are swapping in Metaverse. The only war that's happening here is continuous reenactment of January 6th protests. Only these 2 men can conquer Russia. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is suffering from severe post-traumatic stress disorder. Reportedly, he had a crippling flashback of horrors of the honking trucks this morning when another driver politely honked at him to go because the light had turned green. Ukraine government tells Nancy Pelosi Ukraine has its own culture and its own language. Ukraine has its own sovereignty. Nancy Pelosi said, oh yes, we must fight to save Ukraine. The Republican Congress leader said the United States of America has its own culture. The United States of America has its own. That's racist. You're a white supremacist. General Mark Milley said at a military ceremony, I have no idea why Putin feels so emboldened to invade Ukraine right now. President Biden said he was pretty happy with the progress he has made towards Build Back Better. He said, we got the booster shots and we were able to distribute crack pipes. And now we got World War III coming. So that's all your news that's not fit to print. Be sure to share this with your friends on other social media sites. Click subscribe to get future updates. Thanks for watching.